Hey there everybody, Redx Parasite here, and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. In the last episode, we met with Santa, discovered that Lock, Shock, and Barrel were up to no good, thanks to Maleficent, and got a little distraction, which resulted in Santa getting... okay, well. So for these, if you can, reflecting is usually a pretty good strategy, because their magic will trigger the reflect, and usually I think it'll cancel out their attack, which is what you want. We're going to take care of the Heartless here outside of the workshop. Man, see, but the problem is, like, if you get hit by it, there's just, like, nothing you can do. So there you go. That's how you actually use reflect against them, since I was not able to successfully execute it before this point. So, should be the last of them. And thankfully, the game does give us one last opportunity for saving before we engage in the boss fight that's coming up. I, of course, am electing not to save because I'm in the middle of an LP.
Jack Skellington!
Oogie!
You and I have a score to settle, Jack. Same goes for your little sidekicks.
What are you planning to do with Sandy Claus?
Who? Sandy Claus? I don't know what you're talking about. And why is this roly-poly red guy here? Time to go, Grandpa!
Mr. Santa Claus!
Why, you...
So, if I am not mistaken, I believe this is the first appearance of the Encounter, which is the Disney villain boss theme, a particular favorite of mine. So for this fight, it's quite a bit different than the Kingdom Hearts 1 version of this fight. So we're on these conveyor belts, and if I look behind us, there are these spike walls that will hurt us if we go too far back. So keep moving forward so that you don't run into those. So he's on this little operating booth that is made out of glass, and so if you hit up the presents, which are explosive, they will shatter that after I don't know exactly how many hits, but just kind of keep at it, and you will eventually knock him down onto the conveyor belt with you. So once you do that, is your opportunity to get a damage. Was not prepared to react to the speed up of the conveyor belt there. But we haven't had to worry about this just yet, but you'll notice sometimes that the I want to say, like, borders around the entrances to the conveyor belts will change color and will turn blue from time to time. And as Donald demonstrated before the fight, that will allow you to transition to a different conveyor belt, which we'll need to do now since... Oops, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Just wait for the one that you want. And do the reaction command to switch. So you'll have to do that occasionally whenever he moves to a different conveyor belt. Some of the other attacks do not hit the bags. They will spawn enemies, so sometimes Donald and Goofy will just hit them anyways, so there's really not much you can do about that. This fight does have a few HP gates on it, so we hit one of them before, so you'll notice after a certain point, you know, he's just invincible if you try to attack him. It just won't do anything. So, I've got to transition to another... Ah, crap, I got the wrong one. He will drop attacks on whichever one you're currently standing on. So, we've got a new attack, though, now that we've gotten his health down to his last bar. So for these, you know, just avoid the... Oops, that was unfortunate. Just avoid the lightning. You do have a decent amount of time to react. Great. Take care of these guys before we transition over. Yeah, I don't want to get that close to the spikes, please. Oh, thanks, Donald. Okay. I just gotta be patient and wait for transition. And that's really all there is to this fight. Unlike Kingdom Hearts 1 iteration, there's only one phase of this, so we're not really in a good position to hit that one. Yeah, so with the addition of that new attack, it does get a bit more difficult to actually hit the... I'm surprised I didn't get hurt there. Maybe the invincibility from the reflect helped. Should hopefully only need one more drop. So I did actually get hit by the fist. Yep, there we go. But should be the end of the fight here. There we go.
All right, Christmas is safe again.
Perfect. I'd better get down to business.
We got the Santa.
Yup, you ought to stick to Halloween and spooky stuff.
Jack. Here, it's done.
Wonderful. Why, I love it. Thank you, Sally.
Jack, do you really have to do this?
But I make a splendid Santa Claus.
Listen here, Jack Skellington. You saved me in Christmas as well, and for that I'm very grateful. But please promise you won't cause any more trouble. And about that suit, don't even think about taking over for me again.
I just thought you could use a little help this year, Mr. Claus. You must be exhausted from all the preparations. And I wouldn't mind a second chance to get this Christmas thing right.
Yes, being Santa Claus can be tiring. But let me tell you something, Jack. Seeing the happy faces of little children when they discover the presents I've brought them makes it all worthwhile, year after year after year. And you, Jack, you love to make them gasp and see them shiver with fright. What if someone tried to take all of that away from you? We both have very important jobs to do, Jack. Mine is to take care of Christmas, and yours is to take care of Halloween. So we each have to do the very best we can. After all, you're the face of Halloween, Mr. Jack Skellington, the Pumpkin King, the Knight of Nightmares. And even though you're fascinated with Christmas, Jack, Halloween is your true specialty. Don't you see? Children rely on both of us to do our jobs. Halloween needs your attention, and I know Christmas needs mine. Urgently.
You're right. I am the master of terror. And if Halloween has become too routine, all I have to do is think of something new that'll really make them scream.
Jack! Oh, Jack! I've been looking for you everywhere. We must go over the plans for next Halloween. I can't do a thing without your approval.
So true.
Good luck, Jack Skellington.
Well, there he goes.
Yes, and I've got lots of names to check and preparations to finish.
Oh, Jack, this is no time for joking.
What's this? Perhaps a bit too festive for our Halloween needs.
We better get going.
Before you do, Sora, I believe there's a friend of yours who, if I recall correctly, was the one who told you there's no such thing as Santa Claus?
Oh, yeah. He did say that.
Be sure to give him my very best wishes.
I will, but... do you know where I can find Riku?
No, but don't give up. Remember, if you believe in Riku, you will find him, just as you found me.
Right.
So in a nutshell, this the story of this world boils down to stay in your lane. Gotta say, Jack does look pretty good in the outfit, though. So we got Magnet for finishing that world, which means, guess what? We can do more Atlantica! Yeah! So let's see. I forget, who do we have to talk to? Is it Sebastian? Or no, I guess it's Flounder. So we're gonna take care of this now to round out this episode. But hey, at least it's, you know, a song that everyone's probably familiar with. Spoilers, it's that title.
Ariel!
We'd like you to come with us, Ariel.
Have we got something to show you? It's a pretty cool statue, huh?
And looks like some kind of prince.
A prince?
So we got ourselves a new musical challenge. Oh boy. So this one adds in the triangle button in addition to X. And we actually have to get a combo of more than 5 or more excellence in a row to pass it. So even a good will not be sufficient for this. So I'm going to shut up and concentrate so that I actually, pass this.
Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here you think, sure, she's got everything. I got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I got who's it and what's it's galore. You want thingamabobs? I got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I wanna be where the people are. I wanna see them dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them? Oh, feet. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world.
I always feel like my biggest problem with those is that I hit it too early and I end up getting it good.
Oh no, you three stay out of it!
Look who's talking.
Yeah, you were gonna tell your dad about it.
What am I going to do?
You're late, Sebastian. Is something wrong? No, nothing, Your Majesty. That's good. So tell me, how is the song for the musical coming? It is finished, Your Majesty. And it celebrates all the wonderful things found here in the ocean. It will be my finest work. Will it get Ariel's mind off the human world? Yes, well, probably. Possibly. I mean, most definitely. Excuse me, Your Majesty, but I must rehearse. You understand. This is terrible. We've got to do something. She can't be in the musical like that. I'll sing her part instead. No way, not a chance. What? Why not? Hey, it's Sebastian. This will never work. What's up? I've composed the perfect song for the musical, but I think it's gonna be too complicated for you. Oh, come on, how hard can it be? Uh-oh. So, in order to do the next musical, we need to have a drive gauge of 5 or more. I think we're stuck at 4 right now, so we just need one more upgrade for that, but for now, that's all we can do. And one thing I forgot to do, I think you can do this the first time that you visit here, is if you swim through here. This is the only other area that you can actually swim to. There are 2 puzzle pieces behind Triton's throne here, so don't forget about those. Of course, if you're going through your journal, you'll see that there are pieces that you didn't collect. But those are the only other pieces in this world, so there's only a total of 3. So now that we have those, they're both frontier pieces, actually. Let's see. What's the correct placement for this? Oh, that's why. It's like... that's why it didn't make sense. Or it could still not make sense. What is going wrong here? I'm gonna figure this out, don't worry. One of these days. Oh, it just goes there. Why did that not look like it would line up? I don't know. But in any case, that is all that we have for here at the moment. We did, however, get ourselves a new spell in Magnet. So I'm going to put that on. I'm not going to show it off right now because we're in a good place to end off this particular episode, but I will show it off in the next world. So that will be next time on Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. So thank you very much for watching. I've been Radix Parasite, signing out.